All right, Doug Smith, Duane Plapp. It's time for the RGA Weekly Webinar. I'm back in the car. Duane's at his desk, but he's sporting his Chicago Cubs cap, which kind of ties into the topic for today, and that is being focused. So, Duane, as you were saying a little bit ago, the rosters are set. The teams have a plan. They got to stay focused. Sometimes crap happens, which gets you off course. But let's tie it into baseball today, into sales. Are you focused? Or do you have a plan? How do you do it?
Well, here's the thing. I'm wearing the Cubs hat because it's time to play ball. The season opened yesterday. Everybody's playing except for Washington and the Mets, who got postponed, but everybody else is playing. And the reason why is it's season started. So my question to you is, your season's starting. Everything's starting to open up now. Spring's coming in, and you're starting to do some live networking, some live one-on-ones, live everything. You're starting to make some live calls, just getting off of Zoom as much. So my question is this: are you ready for live broadcast? Are you live? Is your networking done? You got your 60-second in place? And one of the key things I have found with my clients the last couple of weeks is this: they're overwhelmed because they're not ready for the live thing. And here's the reason why. Everybody seems to write their things to do sheet down. Okay, you got your things to do stuff that day. Well, you never look at it after you write it down. So here's the idea. You write your things to do sheet down, and then you prioritize everything, and then you actually put them in your calendar. So therefore, every time you look at your calendar, which everybody does because you're getting notifications, you got this meeting yet. So all of a sudden you put it in your calendar, you're going to get a notification that says, hey, so call Sally. Okay, or you got to do this form, or it now becomes part of your routine every day. It doesn't allow you to get unfocused, makes you stay focused all day. And all of a sudden, your phone's going ding, ding, ding. Okay, and now all of a sudden, I got to call Sally. There, you put the thing in the calendar, rock and roll, baby. It makes it happen. It makes you stay focused, because guess what? The only way you're going to succeed in this new environment is you got to stay focused, like Doug just said.
One of the things I used to tell my sales staff when I was managing a radio group in Texas is the old Mike Tyson adage: everyone has a plan until you get punched in the face. If you have a structured plan, if it's down, you can see it, and you get punched in the face, you know how to get back on track. If you're winging it and something blows up at 10:30 in the morning, for all intents and purposes, you're going to piss away your entire day because you have no structure, you have no focus, you have no blueprint on how to get back on track and how to focus.
Well, that's where the calendar comes in. By putting that stuff on your calendar, okay, you're now getting notified. Okay, so all of a sudden something blows up. 20 minutes later, you get notified. You got to be, yeah, okay, I'm back on schedule again. I'm back on focus. So by having that calendar, and probably one of the best things that Al Gore invented with the internet was the calendar on your Google Calendar, and all of a sudden I'm getting notified that I got another event coming up. So all of a sudden I got to get focused again. The key to the thing is this: write down your things to do sheet in the morning, okay, and then prioritize them. In other words, 1 through 25 or whatever the number is, okay, and then actually put them in your calendar. And when you do that, you're going to get a notification saying you got to get that done. And when that happens, all of a sudden it allows you to get back on focus, and you stay on focus all day. At the end of the day, you're going, oh my God, that's unbelievable. I got one client I did this with about 3 weeks ago. She would call me. She says, I'm all overwhelmed. I'm busier than hell. And all of a sudden, because they're starting to open up, she's slammed. And she says, oh my God, I can't. So I sat her down and did this whole thing with her. She called me on Tuesday. She says, you got to crack me up. She says, Duane, it's actually working. She says, I did what you did, and I had the best month I've ever had in business. I'm staying focused. I'm on the numbers, and I can't believe it. It actually works. Your idea worked. I says, hello, Charlie. Anybody home? That's right. The idea works. If you stay focused, you'll be surprised what you get done. And why don't you use your calendar to help you stay focused?
One other thing, there's a psychological effect to that too. When you write it down, now you have the ability to cross it off or make it a different color in your calendar. So at the end of the day, you look and you go, wow, maybe your completed tasks are yellow or mine's orange, shock. And I look at the end of the day and I go, wow, I've got 4 orange things filled in. I completed 4 tasks. They could all be important. Some could be really high, too low, whatever. But there's a satisfaction in visually seeing that you accomplished something, because we're all so busy. At the end of the day, you can forget what the heck you actually did, and you go, well, this was a wasted day. But you look at it and you go, no, actually, it wasn't. I got all of these things done. So that also helps.
Oh, big time. Create a system and then follow the system. And like I said, the easiest one is just simply put it in your calendar, because what happens is most people do not look at their. I'm a perfect example. I used day timers forever when I had before the internet, before Al Gore invented that old internet, baby. And I used to use day timers religiously. I mean, the problem was, though, I'd write all my things to do things down on the left-hand page, and the right-hand page was my calendar. I never looked at the left-hand page. I always looked at the right-hand page. So guess what? I'd get the end, oh my God, I've got to do that. I've got to do this. I've got to do this. Well, hey, if I have it in my calendar and I've actually put it in my calendar and I get notified that it's, half an hour before the event's supposed to take place, or an hour, depending on how you got your notifications set up on your calendar. Now all of a sudden you're being notified. Hey, you got to call Sally, or you got to call Sue, or you got to do this form for this company, okay, or you got this callback or something like this. Now all of a sudden, okay, it's keeping you organized. It's just huge. But create something that makes you stay organized.
All righty. So the theme today, it's baseball season. Have focus, be organized,
play ball,
plan
baby.
it out, and follow the plan. Sounds
play
pretty
ball.
simple.
Play
ball, baby. All right. Well, it's supposed to be nice and beautiful this weekend. So you and Mama Plapp have a good Easter. Enjoy the weather. Enjoy the lake. And we will chat again next Friday. And I guess we'll start seeing each other a little bit more, since we have the new office that we'll be going into here in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, hopefully it's supposed to be closing down or whatever, but it's next week, I guess.
Yep.
And I'll probably be at the front desk as the receptionist. I'll start wearing high heels and a nice skirt and stuff, whatever.
You'll scare everybody away.
Oh yeah, who didn't know that? But I'm
right.
sure I'll be up there, start being up there, and I'll just start doing some live meetings up there. So that should be great.
That'll be good. Well, cool. You enjoy the weekend. Happy Easter. Give Mama Plapp a hug, and we'll see each other again next week.
Cha-ching, baby.
See you, sir. Bye.